Hit record. Okay, great. All right, so this group, I'm actually adding people one by one to it that want to be involved in it, because in my previous groups that, and any other thing that we've done, sometimes you feel like, oh, so-and-so is going to be in it, but at the end of the day, they don't participate or whatnot, right? So I told myself, you know what? If it takes a while for people to respond to being this special group that we're doing, that's fine. Like, I just barely had one person respond saying that she wants to be involved in it. And I sent her the message like 3 hours ago. So I just now added her. What I like about this group is that on the thread, they can actually scroll back all the way to the top and catch up. You know what I mean? And so the topics for tonight is, the first thing I wanted to talk about, of course, is printing out your Facebook friends list. Many of you have done it. Have you all done that yet? Great job, Natalie. I see it. Woohoo. Okay, so me and Erica were going back and forth with that earlier because it's kind of tricky when you print it out. I don't know if you've noticed that, but it has your friends, like, by the month and the year that y'all became friends. And then there's another group that says like your followers. And then there's another group that says like people you deleted and so forth. So I only printed out, I mean, of course you can print out your followers too. You can use that later to figure out who's following you. But I only printed out my friends. I didn't pay attention to anything else right now. So right now we're just going to focus on our friends list. How I organized my friends list was I actually started the first page with my oldest friends. So my first page says Stephanie Santos. We became friends December 31st, 2014. Okay, so basically these people know me. These people already seen my posts a gazillion times. And then I put all my brand new friends towards the back of the list because we're still creating relationships. So that's how I did it. And it's working great. I wanted it to do it that way because, I want to talk to people that already know me, basically. So printing out your Facebook friends list, I think that's probably the easiest part. I had a question asked. Of course, I have like almost 4,500 friends. How many friends do you have, Veronica? Probably like 3,000, 4,000? 3,200. Okay, Erica?
Still working
like a gazillion. Natalie, how many friends do you have?
Like 1,500.
1,500, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so, whenever you make it towards the last page of your friends list, if you put it in this order, the way I did it, you're going to notice that when you're done, right? Then what? Right? Then what? So as we're going through our friends list, we're going to be doing a few things. We're going to be deleting people, right? I don't know if you've been looking through your lists yet, but have you noticed people that don't even log on since like a year ago? Okay, I noticed a lot of people, and I just automatically delete them because they're not active on Facebook. They probably don't have a passcode to log in, so why have them on your friends list, right? So I automatically delete those people. So as we're deleting people, we're making room for new people, right? And every day, what do? We add new friends, obviously, on Facebook, right? So when you're done with your list, of course, it's going to probably take a few months for us to be done with the list. For you, Natalie, you'll probably get done a little quicker than us. But when we're done with our list, you can actually print your list again. Okay, print your list again. And what I like about this is that you can actually start, because it's dated by the month and the year, you can actually start with your new friends. You know what I mean? Then go through the whole process over again, like back to 2014. Like, you don't have to do that ever again. Does that make sense? Somebody had asked me, okay, Melissa, when I get done, then what? You know, I'm like, well, if you're adding new friends, then we're going to start focusing on all the new people you're adding. And because it's dated, we actually can find, you know, where that mark starts. Okay. So this is something that we can continue doing with our business forever. As long as we're creating new friendships every day or every other day, our list is going to grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay. So the friends list is number one. That's the first thing our team should be doing before doing anything else. Figuring out how to print it out. I like the paper form because I'm more of a paper pen person. I like to mark crap off. It makes me feel like I'm doing something. And it also holds me accountable because every day I give myself tasks to do, like, okay, today I'm going to finish 3 sheets. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to do anything else until I finish them. So it makes me work fast if I have something else that I need to be doing. You know what I mean? So having it in person makes me do more and work more. Okay, so that's the friends list. So that's that. The other thing I wanted to talk to you is about your Facebook list. Are y'all actively using yours? Do you know how to create them? Erica, yeah. Natalie, do you know what that is? Okay, I'm going to share my screen with y'all. Can y'all see my screen? Yeah, okay. So, okay, so, I don't know who this is, but let's say, for example, okay, these people here, they accepted my friendship. So I'm gonna click on Jessica real quick. These are the people within the last few hours that accepted my friendship. And all these people are from host to post. So I'm gonna click on her, for example, because I already have a list created. It's gonna be easy for me to tag them under something. Where you find your list is by going to their profile, clicking on friends, add to another list, and let me see. Add to another list. Okay, so these are all the lists that I created. Okay, a lot of them I use, a lot of them I don't use, but I use potentials pretty much for everything if they're not a customer distributor. So I automatically tag them somewhere. Now, if she became my customer, I'm going to change it to my loyal customers. Okay. So this is Facebook friends list. How you create it is by using your laptop or computer. You want to go to friends list on the left side. And you see right here it says create list. That's where you create it. You can create a name and so forth. So that's how you do that. At one point, I tagged one for realtors. I did one for nurses because I think that nurses and realtors are great at this business. So I throw them in there. I even did one for Canada, Asia, Philippines, and so forth. So you can be creative however you want to create your list, but for sure, make sure you create your distributor list for your team. Okay. Throw them and tag them under your distributor team or however you want to call it. I definitely recommend you doing that. Just to kind of stay on top of them as far as, like, let's say, for example, January comes, right? And you have a team of 4 people that are working, or 4 people on your team, for example. And you just got, Erica just posted, there's a new bonus out there, and you want to make sure your team is aware of it. But you don't have their cell phone number, and you can go straight to Facebook, create a post, and tag your distributors. Does that make sense? Like, you can tag their name, yes you can, but you can also go here and tag like distributors, and it'll go directly to them. Okay, so it can be used in that way. It can also be used for your customers. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I go here, and let's say I want to interact with all my loyal customers today, okay? Well, when I click this list here, it's going to show all my customers here. And so I can go and start liking their page, cute car, you know what I mean? Scroll down, type in something here, go to her page, type in something. You know what I mean? I can still be involved with my loyal customers, okay? Create the interaction because they're all under that filter, okay? So that's what a Facebook friends, that's what a Facebook friends list is about. I really, really like it. I use it a lot. I even, like today, I shared, what was it? Anyways, I shared a post. I basically copied it from another distributor, this one right here. Okay, I copied this picture from another distributor. I copied her words, I added emoji, and I targeted my potentials. Okay, so Erica's not going to see it. None of y'all are going to see it. Only my potentials. So you can really blast your potentials if you want. You know what I mean? Not, blast them in a good way. Staying in front of them. So that's what Facebook friends list is. So as you're actually going through, let me stop share. Okay, so as you're going through your list here, you can then, like what I did was I marked orange for my customers, right? And I'm, like this customer hasn't ordered anything for like 3 years, one of them. So I sent her a message and I just said, hey, I know it's been, a few years since we talked. I know you were really in love with our product. I just want to let you know that you still have a customer account. So if you ever want to order in the future, I'm still your girl. We're going to have so many things happening coming new year, blah, 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 blah. Can I have your current address so that way I can update your profile? I'm getting actually new addresses because a lot of their addresses are old, but I'm getting new addresses so I can send them like a thank you card and my business card for the holidays. That's actually what I'm doing with that. So you can be creative with that. And since I'm going through this list anyways, and I'm taking the time doing it anyways, I'm making sure that I'm adding them to that loyal customer list that I created earlier this year because they were all not on it because they were my customers from years ago. So, so really getting organized with Facebook that way. The benefit of all that, of course, is to make my business much more easier. It's to make sure I'm getting in front of everybody very effectively. And it's really to bring them in again. You know what I mean? The green, I'm using a green marker here, and that basically represents somebody. And of course, you can choose your colors however you want to do. But green for me represents that I sent them a message, either from like they're going to be a potential something, a customer or a distributor, or host a post. I could have started like with 10 markers, but I'm like, that's too much. I just want to stick with 4. Green means I messaged them something and that's it, because you don't want to make it confusing for yourself. So host a post is the next thing I want to talk about. What I'm going to do is go in the chat box here and copy and paste so that way y'all can save it to your notes section. I'm going to copy and paste what I'm sending out. Okay, so let me just hit share again so that y'all can see as I'm doing it. Okay, so my potentials that I got yesterday and today have been so crazy. I'm excited. I couldn't wait to get on the Zoom tonight because people are coming around. Like, like they say, like, like 4 days ago, I was so bummed. I'm like, man, nobody wants to buy right now. Yes, I'm messaging, but that feeling of excitement wasn't there. Like me not wanting to take a shower was not there, or not wanting to take a shower. Right. Yeah. I just took a shower earlier. But like today, I literally went all day without showering because I was busy on my phone, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That is how crazy it's been these past 2 days since I've been asking people to do a post for me. And so that's how it's going to get for you guys. So I'm excited to share this. So let's see. Not her. Let me keep going down. Let me show you. Okay, let me go to, what's her name? I forget her name. Let me just scroll down, find it. What is today? Wednesday. Okay, Crystal Lee. Okay, so this girl was a distributor of mine back 4 years ago when I first started. She never did anything. Tuesday, I sent her a message. And this is a message I sent. I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to put it in the chat. That way you can just hit save. That's just so much easier. Do I just hit enter? I don't know how that goes. New chat. Is that how that works? Am I doing it right?
What is it you're trying to do again?
I'm trying to copy and paste it in the chat box.
Oh yeah, copy it.
Is it right here, right?
Yeah, just copy that part.
So
and then
it says to group.
Well, yeah, copy and copy Command C if you're doing your phone, your laptop, and then go to the message group.
Oh, right here. Got it. Okay. But it says to. Do I hit group?
I'm not sure.
I know. I've never. I'm trying to send it to everybody. I don't understand it.
Are you clicking at the bottom where it says chat?
Okay, let me get out of that. Okay, do you see my screen here?
Yes.
And do you see that blue right here? That's where I click?
I'm looking, I see mine's at the bottom. Are you on your phone or on your laptop?
My laptop.
At the bottom, that's where I see mine.
Click okay, chat. Let me click chat. Okay, there it goes.
Chat.
Okay. Okay, so that's what I sent her. Hi, Crystal. Oh shit, is that her name? It has to be. I adore seeing your precious pictures. I wanted to ask you a favor. Would you mind sharing a post for me on Facebook, on your Facebook wall, and tag me? Depending on who signs up as a customer, I will send you some free products. What do you think? Now, she posted it, and I literally have just from her like 15 potentials. They all haven't bought yet. But we're going back and forth, and it's just crazy busy stuff. You know what I mean? And I know they're, out of 15 people, I'm going to sign at least half of them soon. You know what I mean? So that's what I sent her. And then she responded with, sure, I can post something about the wraps. She does some other kind of business, so she couldn't put supplements. It's just the wraps and the hair pills, basically, is what she told me she can do for me. And then, let me see. Scroll down. I understand. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, right here. So then here's a quick little message, because I've been playing around with this actually last week with other people, and I sent them a short message, and I sent them like this very long freaking message, and nobody responded to that long message, like on their friends list. So just putting these words work. Like everybody, is responding to that. Okay, so let me paste that here. So that way y'all can save it as well. Did it work? Oh, it puts it all together. Do y'all see that?
Mhm.
Okay, so hey guys, my friend Melissa Carzal is looking for 3 people who want to grow their hair and 3 people who want to tighten their skin. I just didn't want to use one product. I wanted to do 2. And then in parentheses, I put arms, belly, neck, back fat on purpose because when you hear tighten skin, it's confusing. People were like, what? You know, to many people. So adding those few words to me, it like makes a big deal. And then if you see it says at her cost. Of course, some people think at her cost means, you know, they don't even read that. Some people are saying, is it free? And I'm like, no, it says at her cost on the message. Anyways, but most people know there's cost involved. Who's interested? And that's all I give them to post on their wall, right? You want to make it super simple and easy for that friend to post it, copy and paste. And then whenever she posts it, I tell her, make sure you tag me on a separate message, not together. If you add it together in the same message, they're going to accidentally copy and paste it to their wall because that's happened. So on a separate message, make sure you tag me. And then on a separate message, say something like, I will post before and after pictures once you post it. Or once it's up or whatever. So that's what host a post means. Of course, there's several posts you can create depending on what product you want to promote. There's one for the cleanse. You can make that short and sweet. The greens, you can do that short and sweet. So just play with it. But right now the hair and the wraps are working for me right now. When people talk about wraps, it opens the door for me to ask them if they're also interested in losing weight. So we can offer more than just the wraps. Okay?
Melissa, quick question.
Uh-huh.
So when people are tagging you on this post, you putting before and afters on the comment?
Yeah. So let me go to Crystal Lee's. That way you can see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna blow this big. Let me know if y'all can see it. This is her Facebook. And this is that's not it. See it right here? Yesterday, 3:55.
Mm-hmm.
So on this message, I
Move
put
the chat box, Melissa.
Huh?
Move the chat box.
Move the what?
X out the group chat.
I can't hear you.
X out the group chat from Zoom. Yeah.
Like that?
How about the other one?
Like that?
The little square ones? Okay, there.
Now? Can y'all see it?
Yes.
Okay. So when she posted that, I got the alert and I went on here and put my before and after photo with the neck. And then I did the 30-day hair with her. Actually, 3 people. 2 of them. Okay. I gave them, I wanted to show my neck results because it's holiday season. People are taking pictures and people are noticing their neck right now for some reason. So, anyway, so it's working great. So all these people, look, I want all 3. Is this some homemade potion? Whatever, whoever said that. I'm down. Tighten my belly. People are interested. Look at all that. Okay, so that's just hers. But make sure, guys, whenever they comment, make sure you like it and you reply. I didn't reply on this one. I should have. But I normally reply and tell them I sent you a personal message. Because you want those numbers to go up. I know it's like old, but oh well. But you want those numbers to go up because if there's like 50 comments in there, Facebook is going to make sure they're putting that ad in front of their friends. See, like right here, sending you a message shortly, sending you a message shortly. So make sure you're responding to them. Again, because whenever you're doing this, you're not their friend yet. You know what I mean? So they need to get the alert. Plus, I make sure that was that guy that said that, so I didn't request his friendship. But everybody that responded, I made sure to add him as a friend. Like this girl, Shireen, we're already friends. See that? So anyway, so just by that post, I created 10 new friends, pretty much. 10 new friendships. People were interested just by her doing that host a post for me. And you want them to post it for you because it looks more personal. You don't ever want to post it and tag them. Okay? So that is what host a post means for that. Do you have any questions about that one?
I'm so excited. It's been working out so good.
I know. Very, very good. I feel like I am like on a roll. Like I don't want to stop.
For real.
So that's host a post. We did the friends book list, color coded. Where's that picture? There's something else I wanted to say. So, as you're going about your day, if you print it like this, you can basically take your folder anywhere with you. If you got a doctor's appointment, if you're going to stand in the school line for 20 minutes, take that paper with you and take your phone out and go through your list. I feel like it's already a habit for me, and because of the excitement and because of the responses that I'm getting, I'm excited to work my business. It says it's going to end in 10 minutes, so if it hangs up, we'll get back on, okay? And I'm just so excited with the reaction coming from this. Erica, where do you send out messages today, and how many people did you get? Crazy, right?
I literally had over 50 people say yes, and I don't even know how many people I've added because not everybody that said yes to the post. I mean, everybody did post if they said yes, but there are so many people that ignored it, of course. But throughout the evening, I've been having more and more people post on there or message me back, say yes, and then when they make the post, they tag me, and more people are saying they're interested, and it's just been insane. I know I have at least 100 new potentials, and I've had over 50 people say yes. And I think I messaged people for like an hour straight because I have really big goals, and I know that I want to push myself extra hard. And I know if I don't go YOLO with it for a little while, that I won't. Sorry, that I won't. Then I won't do it at some point. So I have to do it whenever I can. And I know the more I did in that small period of time, the more would push me throughout the evening to work my business. So I definitely wanted to do that. You're on mute.
Another thing that I wanted to create for us is like when somebody says, what do? You type in what do you do on your phone and it pops up. Do y'all have that saved on your phone already? Like, what does the wraps do? What does the greens do? Do you have all that verbiage already saved on your phone? Because this is the time that we need to go into our phone and save all those little verbiages, because it's going to get that crazy. Like, we need to be ready. We're already starting the traction. We need to be ready because when January and February comes, we're going to be like running like freaking, like we're freaking hot. Like, not hot, but you know what I mean? Like, we're freaking crazy. It's good crazy. But we need to equip ourselves to do that. So on the 2018 thread, let's do that. we'll go in there and we'll type that up so that way we can all save it in like your templates. So on an Apple phone, you can actually save it on your keyboard. You go to settings, settings, keyboard, text replacement, and then you can add it in there. But there's so many more that I need to add. I don't have all of them. I need to add more. So, and then of course, the shorter, the better. So let's get creative with that and let's start posting on 2018. Like one for greens, one for Confianza, one for Define a Jill, one for like all of the main products, so that we can all save it and work our business that much easier, you know. So that's the other thing I wanted to say. Anything else you want to add?
I'm so excited. I don't want to wait till 2018 to make a run for it. I'm running for it right now.
Oh no. So what are your goals for 2018? I know I would like to shoot for ambassador. So I'm getting everybody in place that wants to be triple, that wants to be diamond, that wants to be double diamond, and so forth. So we're penciling in everybody's name. And when I say ambassador, that's shooting for a lot. So with that being said, like, don't be afraid to say presidential or ambassador too, because I mean, right now you can literally hit any position that you want. Because
I truly believe if we can get everybody doing this Facebook friend list and doing this together, I think that it can go above and beyond anybody's goals. You know what I mean? Like if people are being consistent and we're all following the same steps and just doing it, it is going to be crazy, especially if we start right now. Like, we have our vision of where we want to go, not where we're at right now, but where we want to go, and we are going to work towards that no matter what.
Yeah. So, you know, let's say you enroll a new distributor, guys, right? So we know to teach them the steps of success, right? You want to keep it super simple. But one thing that I'm going to take out, you know how they have the hundreds list, right? You want to help them create a hundreds list. But you know what? We don't, instead of saying hundreds list, let's say Facebook friends list. Let's start with that. People that they know. We can show them how to print it out. We can show them these messages that we're all sending. We can tell their friends to host a post for them. Like, everything that we're doing, a new distributor can do. Okay. So if you get 4 people that are doing what we're doing, you can freaking go diamond in a matter of a short period of time, because in 2 days, the action that I got in 2 days from all these people that I don't know that are on other people's Facebook friends list, it's literally insane. So what I would like to continue are these Zoom power work hour. Okay? Zoom friends. What we're doing basically every night on Zoom. But when we get on here, again, this is recorded. So we're going to upload this to the group. So that way, when you add a new person, let's say if you add a new distributor tomorrow, let them know, look, I'm going to add you to this group. Please start at the top, watch the 3, start at the top and go to the bottom so you can catch up. So that way, when they jump on our Zoom with us, they know they're ready to work. They know what they're doing. They already have their friends list. They already have the verbiage. You know, we're going to all be here working together. And I think it's just going to be that exciting, because everybody's actually going to be doing something and getting results, enrolling customers, enrolling distributors. And it's just going to multiply like crazy. So crazy. So tomorrow we're going to also be doing this as well. Tomorrow it's going to be a working Zoom where we all log on, we get our list out, and we work. Okay. It's going to kind of be quiet on the Zoom. But that's okay, because we're going to be working. All right. So make it a goal. Ask your team, even if, let's say they haven't done anything in months. Tell them that Tell them where you're going. Hey, I'm going to be diamond by February, and I really want you on my team with me. Let's give it another shot. Like, don't be afraid to ask them again. And then invite them to this, and let's get to work. You know what I mean? So go back to the people that are on your team. Ask them one more time. If they don't want it, they don't want it. We'll move on. You know what I mean? And we'll look for new people that want it. And so my goal is to make sure that 3 more people that are my downline attend this Zoom tomorrow. So that is my goal. So in order for 3 people to get on, guess what? I got to make sure I talk to at least 12 people tomorrow. And out of the 12 people, 3 of my distributors are going to get on. Okay, so you always want to talk to more, not just that number you're looking for. Okay. All right, guys. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Do you have any other questions before it hangs up? Anything else? Everybody's good? All right, guys. That's it. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to hop back on my friends list and get to work. Y'all have a good night.